As discussion continues whether private players should be allowed in the Indian banking space, Nobel laureate Abhijit Banerjee pointed out how foreign participation can save the bleeding sector. Banerjee said that Indian banks need a huge capital infusion to stay viable that can come easily from foreign sources. Banerjee noted that once we take on the view that the banking sector needs more private ownership, restricting it to Indian ownership will be a mistake. Average usage of smartphones by Indians is estimated to have gone up 25% to almost 7 hours a day, as people depend on these gadgets for work or study from home and entertainment amid the pandemic, a report said. The study, commissioned by handset maker Vivo and conducted by CMR, said the average time spent on smartphones in a day has been on the rise, with average usage growing 11% to 5.5 hours in March 2020, from about 4.9 hours on average in 2019. The country's largest car maker, Maruti Suzuki India, is looking to enter the diesel segment once again next year, as the vertical continues to draw a lot of customers, especially in the high-selling SUV and multi-purpose vehicle segments, as per industry sources. India's first indigenous coronavirus vaccine, Covaxin, is safe and built on a time-proven technology, claimed Bharat Biotech's chairman and managing director Krishna Illa. Bharat Biotech, which is conducting a phase 3 clinical trial of Covaxin in over 25 centres across India, applied to the drug regulator seeking emergency authorization for its COVID-19 vaccine last week based on phase 1 and 2 trial data. After the UK, Bahrain, Canada and the US approved the vaccine candidate by the collaborative duo of Pfizer and BioNTech, the Mexican Federal Commission for the Protection Against Sanitary Risk has now approved the vaccine for an emergency use. As per the agreement, Mexico will purchase 34.4 million doses of the vaccine, the first 250,000 doses of which are expected to arrive in the country by December end. M&M chief Kamal Hassan yesterday demanded that Prime Minister Narendra Modi spell out the rationale behind constructing a new parliament building for about Rs 1,000 crore when half of India is hungry due to coronavirus pandemic-triggered loss of livelihoods. He compared the proposed construction of the new edifice to the centuries-old Great Wall of China, claiming that thousands of people perished during its construction, but the Dragon Nation rulers said the wall was to guard the people.